Welcome back, everyone. Ready for another deep dive.
Always.
All right, so today we're doing something a little different. We're only looking at one source, but it's a fascinating one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a music video, but not just any music video. It's by this artist, Mayvision. And I got to tell you, the lyrics are, well, they're deep.
Deeper than your usual top 40 hit.
Exactly. The video itself is really raw and emotional, kind of like in your face, you know?
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Yeah, and it's got us thinking, what is Mayvision trying to tell us with all this?
I guess that's what we're here to find out.
Right. So one of the lines that really grabbed me right away, and I mean right from the start, it's like Mayvision just throws it out there. Okay, so we out here, human beings, just another species on another planet.
Ooh.
Right.
Wow.
And then it goes on. It's being here, just whatever.
Yeah.
Just existing, breathing, eating, loving, caring, hating.
Mm.
And then almost like an accusation, how come you know what's best for me?
Powerful stuff. It's like Mayvision is cutting through all the noise, getting right to the core of what it means to be human.
Yeah, it's like we're just these tiny creatures on this huge planet, and yet there's this expectation that we should know it all, have it all figured out.
And that someone else knows what's best for us. Like you said, it's like an accusation. Maybe Mayvision is rebelling against that idea.
Exactly. And that theme of rebellion, like fighting against the grain, it comes up again and again in the lyrics. There's this one part where Mayvision says, "Why am I always calling this? Don't you witness how small I is?
Mm.
When I fight for my truth, you say I'm not allowed to pull my face. They call me a rebel, a strange."
It's like Mayvision feels trapped, misunderstood, like they're trying to express something real, something true, but they're being silenced or dismissed.
Yeah. It makes you think about all the artists, thinkers, innovators throughout history who have been labeled rebellious or strange
Yeah.
simply for daring to challenge the status quo.
Right. The people who push boundaries and change the world. And sometimes they paid a price for it.
And then Mayvision gets even more intense, talking about societal breakdown, saying, "Part of me wishes society breaks into pieces."
Woo!
Yeah, strong words, right? And then, goes on, "If its traditions we're keeping, the next generation will suffocate."
Wow. There's a lot to unpack there. It makes you wonder, what traditions are we holding on to that might be doing more harm than good?
Right. Which ones are worth preserving and which ones are actually holding us back? It's a really timely question considering all the social and political upheavals happening around the world.
Absolutely. Mayvision is forcing us to confront these issues head on. It's not just entertainment, it's a call to action.
Exactly. And then there's this whole other layer to the lyrics, something I found really intriguing. It's this mix of science and spirituality. Mayvision says, "Science will never catch up with the magic."
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And then it gets even more cryptic. "I opened my eye and got rid of profanity. Compared to the animals, but we are senses. Compared to my alien friends, oh, we discover this relatives. Still, our integrity is lost in the sin."
Wow. That's a lot to digest. What do you think Mayvision is getting at there?
It's hard to say for sure, right? It's like Mayvision is pointing to a reality that's beyond our everyday understanding.
Right. It's like they're suggesting that there's more to life than what we can see and touch, that maybe science can only take us so far.
Yeah, and the use of magic is almost like a metaphor for those experiences that defy explanation. The things we feel, we sense, but we can't quite put into words.
It's like even though we're so focused on logic and reason, there's still a part of us that yearns for something more, something magical.
And what about those alien friends? I mean, it's such a vivid image.
Yeah, it is. It could be a way of representing different perspectives, ways of thinking that are outside our normal everyday box.
Or maybe it's just Mayvision playing with our expectations, challenging us to expand our understanding of what's possible.
Exactly. It's like Mayvision is saying, don't limit yourselves to what you already know. There's a whole universe of possibilities out there.
And you know what else really struck me? Throughout the whole video, Mayvision keeps repeating this phrase, "I don't know."
Oh, yeah.
And it's not just like a casual, "I don't know." It feels like there's a deeper meaning there.
It could be Mayvision acknowledging the limits of human knowledge. Like, we don't have all the answers, and that's okay.
Or maybe it's a rejection of the idea that we need to have all the answers. Like, maybe it's more about the journey, the exploration, than arriving at some definitive conclusion.
Right. It's like Mayvision is embracing the mystery, the uncertainty.
Yeah. And I think that's a powerful message, especially in a world where we're constantly bombarded with information, with people telling us what to think, what to believe.
Absolutely. It's a reminder that it's okay to question, to doubt, to be open to new ideas.
So I guess the big question is, after all this, after taking this deep dive into Mayvision's world, what do we make of it all?
Well, I think Mayvision is challenging us on multiple levels, challenging us to think about our place in the universe, to question societal norms, to be open to the unknown. It's a call to awaken, to become more conscious, more aware.
It's definitely a lot to ponder. And, that's kind of the beauty of art, isn't it? It can spark these kinds of conversations, these deep dives into the human experience.
Absolutely.
And I think that's what Mayvision is doing here. They're not giving us easy answers. They're asking us to question, to explore, to find our own meaning.
And ultimately, I think that's the most valuable thing we can do.
Well said. So, to all of you listening out there, what does Mayvision's vision make you think about your own place in the world? That's something to consider as we wrap up our deep dive for today. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.